This class we discuss about power output from driving axles and we will work out some simple problems in traction. The power output from the driving axles at any instant of time is equal to tractive effort into speed at that instant of time. Ft is a tractive force. Power output is equal to tractive force into velocity, that is F sub t into V. If Ft is in Newton and V is in meter per second, therefore output power is equal to Ft into V in watts or Newton meter per second. If Ft is in Newton and V is in kilometer per hour, output power is equal to Ft into V into 1000 divided by 3600, that is equal to Ft into V divided by 3600 in kilowatts. If eta is the efficiency of transmission gear, then power output of motion is equal to Ft into V divided by eta in watts. Here V is in meter per second, or Ft into V divided by 3600 into eta in kilowatts, where V is in kilometer per hour. Problem number 1. A 200-ton motor coach driven by 4 motors takes 20 seconds to attain a speed of 42 km per hour, starting from rest on an ascending gradient of 1 in 80. The gear ratio is 3.5, gear efficiency is equal to 92%, wheel diameter is equal to 92 cm, train resistance is equal to 40 Newton per ton, and rotational inertia 10% of the dead weight. Find the torque developed by each motor. In this problem, 200-ton motor coach driven by 4 motors takes 20 seconds to attain a speed of 42 km per hour. Gradient is given 1 in 80. Gear efficiency alpha is given 0.92 and beta is equal to 3.5. And diameter of the wheel is given 92 cm. Train resistance R is equal to 40 Newton per ton. Rotational inertia 10% of the dead weight. Okay. Find the torque developed by each motor. Here we have 4 motors. We have to find the total torque and divided by 4 we will get a torque developed by each motor. The first step is we know that Ft is equal to 277.8 into W suffix E, that is the accelerating weight. This is more than the dead weight. Here the dead weight is 200. Therefore this which is here this is W is the dead weight. Here W is the accelerating weight. Here the rotational inertia is 10% of the dead weight. Therefore W suffix E is that is equal to 200 plus 10% of 200. W is equal to 220. Therefore we have next step is we have to find A. A is acceleration. That is Vm is given. Vm is given, that is 42 km per hour, and time t1 is given, that is 20 seconds. Okay. Therefore 42 by 20 is equal to 2.1 km per hour per second. The second is 98.1 into W into G, where here the W is a dead weight 200, where G is a percentage gradient. Here 1 in 80, therefore 1 by 80 into 100 is equal to 1.25. Therefore 98.1 into 200 into 1.25, you will get 24,525 newtons. In the first case, 277.8 into 220 into 2.1. Here the A is 2.1 km per hour per second, that is equal to 1,28,343.6 newtons. The third is W into R, dead weight into resistance. Here dead weight is 200, R is 40, therefore 200 into 40 is equal to 8,000. Therefore Ft is equal to this F1 plus this plus this plus this. Therefore we will get Ft is equal to 1,60,868.6. And we know that reactive Ft is equal to alpha into beta into 2 into T divided by D, where D is the diameter of the wheel, where T is the torque developed by all the motors, where alpha is the gear efficiency, beta is the gear ratio. Substitute all the values in the formula, we will get Ft is equal to 7 into T. The attractive force Ft is equal to 7 into T. We know that Ft, that is 1,60,868.6. That value divided by 7, we will get torque 22,981.23 Newton meter. That is the torque developed by 4 motors. This torque divided by 4 will get torque developed by 1 motor, that is equal to 5745.30 Newton meter. So torque developed by each motor is 5745.30 Newton meter. Problem 2. A 200-ton motor coach having 4 motors, each developing a torque of 8000 Newton meter during acceleration, starts from rest. If upgradient is 30 in 1000, gear ratio 3.5, gear transmission efficiency 90%, wheel diameter 90 cm, train resistance 15 Newton per ton, rotational inertia effect 10%, calculate the time taken by the coach to attain a speed of 80 km per hour. If voltage is 3000 volts and motor efficiency 85%, calculate the current taken during the acceleration period. In this problem, 200-ton motor coach having 4 motors, driven by 4 motors. Each motor develops a torque of 8000 Newton meter and gradient is 30 in 1000. And transmission efficiency is equal to 0.9, gear ratio is equal to 3.5, wheel diameter is equal to 90 cm, and train resistance is equal to 15 Newton per ton. Rotational inertia effect is 10%. Question 1 is, calculate the time taken by the coach to attain the speed of 80 km per hour. The second question is, if the supply voltage is 3000, motor efficiency is 85%, what is the current drawn by one motor? That is the second question. And we know that Ft is equal to alpha into beta into 2 into T divided by capital D. We know all the values. We know alpha, we know beta, and we know we have to find T. Here this is diameter is given 90 cm, therefore 0.9. We get 7 into T. That T is given 8000, therefore 7 into 8000 is equal to 56,000, and 4 motors, 56,000 into 4 is equal to 2,24,000 newtons. All the motors developed at force is 2,24,000 newtons. Okay. The second step is Ft is equal to 277.8 into W suffix T, that is acceleration weight, into A plus 98.1 into W into G plus W into R. We don't know the value of A, that is the thing. We know the W into E, here it is given 10%, rotational inertia effect is 10%. Therefore, the dead weight of the train is 200. 200 plus 10% of 200, 220. So, we know WE is equal to 220 and W dead weight is 200 and G gradient is 30 in 1000. Therefore, 30 by 1000 into 100 is equal to 3. Therefore, 200 into 3 plus dead weight 200 into resistance is given 50 Newton per ton into 50. So, we will get 61,116 into A plus 68,860, and already we calculated the value Ft is equal to 2,24,000. So 2,24,000 minus 68,860 is equal to 1,55,140 is equal to 61,116 A. Therefore, A is equal to 2.54 km per hour per second. You know the acceleration A. Therefore, time T is equal to Vm by A. Here this is kilometer, 80 km per hour. Here 2.54 km per hour per second. Therefore, 80 divided by 2.54 is equal to 31.49 seconds to attain a speed of 80 km per hour. First step over. First question is over. Second is, we have to find what is the current drawn by the entire motor. So we know that Ft, power P is equal to Ft into 1000 divided by 3600 into Vm by F eta. This is efficiency. Here the motor efficiency is given 85%. We know the value of Ft. Ft is equal to 2,24,000. 2,24,000 into 0.2788 into 80 divided by 0.85. We will get 58.56 into 10 power 3 kilowatts. We know the power and we know the voltage. We can find the total current is equal to 1,952 amps. The coach draws the entire power, the motors draw the current of 1,952 amps. So current drawn by one motor is equal to 1,952 divided by 4 is equal to 488 amps. Problem 3. A train weighing 500 ton in moving downward a gradient of 20 in 1000. The speed of the train is to be maintained at 50 km per hour through the use of regenerative braking. If the tractive resistance is 40 newtons per ton and the efficiency of conversion is 75%, calculate the power fed to the line. In this problem, weight of the ton is given 500 newtons and velocity is given 50 km per hour and reactive resistance is given 40 newton per ton and gradient is given 20 in 1000 and efficiency of conversion is given 0.75. We have to calculate the power fed to the line. Here G is given 20 in 1000, therefore G is equal to 20 divided by 1000 into 100, that is equal to 2%. Tractive effort required to go down the gradient is equal to F is equal to W into R, that is dead weight into tractive resistance minus, this is down gradient, therefore minus 98.1 into W into G. We know all the values. Here dead weight is 500. R is given, that is 40 Newton per ton, 40 minus 98.1 into W 500 into gradient 2, that is 2. So we will get tractive effort required to go down the gradient is equal to 78,100 newtons. So the power available from the line is equal to Ft into V divided by 3600, and here the V is in kilometer per hour. Therefore we know Ft 78,100 into 50, that is V is 50 is given, 50 divided by 3600, we will get 1084.72 kilowatts. And the efficiency of conversion is given 0.75. This is 0.75, that is 75%. Therefore, power fed to the line is equal to power available into conversion efficiency or efficiency of conversion. So the power available is 1084.72 into 0.75. We will get 813.54 kilowatts. So the power fed to the line is 813.54 kilowatts.